can't be like, what is it called, a hazard, like, uh, hazard of people.
Okay, so he just asked you about your hair?
Oh yeah, yeah. His hair was pretty long too. I don't know how long exactly it was, but he had it like up and running. But and you could tell that it's longer. And I was like, yeah, he's been using a lot. He was like, oh, yeah, that's true. 5 years. That he started.
Okay. Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah, he was like, man, I can grow mine for 10. I was like, dang.
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to
Yeah, that's crazy, but
Yeah.
Florida. This is the Capital One Orange
I know
Bowl,
yours
part of the college football playoff.
caught up with mine once I cut them.
Last year's
Yeah.
national championship,
And then
the Clemson Tigers.
I feel like once
Taking
I,
on a playoff team from last year.
I think
They started to grow out again.
because honestly, when I was done with my hair,
Yeah.
it was when I was on night,
Yeah.
the first time we cut it,
Yep.
but I was sitting on my hair, and it was like when I was in the toilet, so it was like down my lower back.
Yeah, your hair was long. Yeah, it was real.
And then when we cut it, it had kind of went further up. So
Yeah. It was closer to your shoulders after that. Like your upper shoulders after that.
And it comes out of the 25.
It was starting to grow out, but it was
attempted there.
pretty good. Yeah. But yeah. And then there's another dude that has, you can tell his locks are long. They were in barrel.
Tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch.
In barrel.
And they'll use the ground game here.
I think his parents
Defense
did
all
that.
over if they stop it right at the line.
I know his hair is long.
They're just trying to establish the run.
Being
There's
a
not
barrel
much there,
roll.
but give credit to that
yeah,
defensive
the
line.
barrel
Those
roll your hair has to
linebackers
have.
attacking the line of scrimmage.
Have to be shoulder length or longer.
Yeah.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now.
Mine is too straight twisted and still comes down.
Pre-snap motion from the
Pretty
receiver.
long.
Second down, we're going to throw it.
Yeah, it's still pretty.
Caught by the receiver. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Off the play fake on first down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
The completion sets up the second down play. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Looking to throw again. Lets it go quickly.
That's crazy work.
Touchdown, Clemson, as they gain the lead in this playoff game.
That's crazy work. He was right there.
No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
No jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT makes it 7-0.
He said just whiffed. Oh yeah, that definitely should have been sacked. I wasn't even. I was looking at the coverage. In the same play.
From deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He tackled at the
He did, though.
17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Don't work.
Lamp knocked over.
She was having a good time in here, huh?
Yeah. I was like, hey, girl. What's that?
Scanning the field. It's Wheeler.
Oh, that's on me. Great read. Yeah, don't know what I was thinking. I seen him playing outside.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. The shotgun handoff here. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range.
Yeah, no, Friday I'm going to take them to...
but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So the chick leaving, they're going to go on the way thing again, but I'm going to take the kids to the arcade. You coming? Yeah.
Friday? Oh, yeah.
You don't work Friday, do you?
I'll be home. Yeah.
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. And the quarterback dropping back. He's got it near the end zone.
That's so lame.
And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Yep.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for
What about
a field goal.
sacking?
You're looking for a touchdown.
They just had big first defeat.
And punching it in.
Now to try here for the extra point.
Thank you.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21, and that's good work by the coverage team.
It's pretty, pretty, pretty. It's pretty, pretty.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play.
I know they didn't get a tough one.
Dropping back, it's Wheeler.
It was kind of broken.
He's running out of time here.
I did have a tough too.
And that's just thrown
Yeah,
away. Pretty obvious intentional grounding call.
Hey, but I feel like that's not
Watch him.
terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not terrible.
Yeah, that's what I told him. He's working on it.
Important second down play coming up.
And it was only, and they weren't yelling. I mean, they weren't arguing or anything. They were laughing. So I wasn't.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. With the catch, it's Butler. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kurt. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20.
Wasn't that outside,
How
but
much of a risk
it
do you
was
take?
some.
You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on third down. Bringing pressure. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Longhorns will line up to kick it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. Can he make it? He's going to finally head out of bounds, but talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. This defense is reeling now. First down and goal. Defense showing blitz here. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
First down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. They'll hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
They moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal.
Wow, nice play.
Looks to his right and finds his man. Touchdown, Clemson. This offense really clicking. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Sound like something you try.
Point and the lead now 21-zip. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
So it's 24-10. 12
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchdown.
That's That's
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Back to pass. It's Wheeler. With the catch, it's Butler. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the ground. It's Butler. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. The Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time. Longhorns will have first and 10 here. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Play action here on first down. Looking for six.
Bad three.
Intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That was sad.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
He's going to hand this off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw.
I walked away from it.
It's Anderson.
He still threw it to me. I'm tripping, boy.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And here's the handoff. Eludes a tackle. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. Now the pass rush gets home.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Oh, man, this is a tough play for this defense. They have the offense right where they want them on 3rd down. They get the pressure, but they don't account for the quarterback and his ability to scramble and create. Picks up a 1st down to keep this drive alive.
Here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Ball handed off. Looks like Clemson will have the 1st down.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's a toss play to the right. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. He had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Gonna run it. It's Butler. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And they'll stop him short at the line of gain. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Wheeler. On the run here.
Oh, no.
Man, on your
It's
own side
yours.
of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. It's a fumble. Scooped up on the defense. Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but the takeaway and the return, a huge play to set up the offense here.
Oh, that's just a cruel twist of fate. He passes the line to gain on 4th down. Everyone is momentarily relieved, and then he fumbles the ball.
1st down and goal now. Can they punch it in? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Touchdown, Clemson. This offense is still clicking. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's Wheeler. Snags a quick throw. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. And they heave it deep downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
The Longhorns will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
2nd down after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Dropping back, it's Wheeler.
Oh,
But it's incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today.
There we go.
With the running back, but can he get there? And the gain just good enough for a first down. Longhorns come up to the line in a hurry-up. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made on the left side.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
11th play of this grinding drive here in the playoff game. 3rd down and short. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Texas, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Well, this first half has been a disaster for this offense, but this touchdown is big. Hopefully it can build some momentum for them when they come back out for the second half.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Looking to pass, it's Wheeler. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Takes the handoff. It's Ford. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Stevie did too. He dropped the whole thing.
And the Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. Return starts from inside the 5.
I'm listening.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying. And they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Yeah, I'm into the officials to get her. But
Longhorns
okay,
crank up the tempo a bit.
what she been doing.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Moves out of the pocket. A deep shot, but he paid for it. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Longhorns. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Now to try for the two-point conversion. Looking downfield, it's Wheeler. And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. And the back now goes in motion. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They'll lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. And now the handoff. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
It's third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they go with the dagger concept here on this play, but unfortunately the quarterback could not get it to his intended target running on that vertical route.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Contact as he let the ball go. This one falls incomplete on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Send the back in motion. To throw, it's Wheeler. Looking downfield near the end zone.
Yes.
The QB
That's,
throws his
oh my
third
goodness.
pick of the day. He could go. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's second down here. It's a blitz look here from the defense. The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. Breaks loose at the 40. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Tigers. They continue to roll up the score.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Wheeler. The pass rush closing in. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet.
You take it.
They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
Incompletion makes it second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Texas. Still no answer for this offense. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. to throw. It's Lacey. Defense is coming after him. And it falls incomplete. And defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss on the play.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
He'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
They'll test the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So what? That's what he got, okay?
And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy had plenty of legs, too.
You going to jail.
The days when a kick
Right.
from 50 plus was a major accomplishment.
Still don't think he did,
These
but
guys knock
you
these
know,
out like
he
they're
is.
almost automatic.
Except for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Movement in the second level of the defense now. Oh, and he throws it back. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. Longhorns come to the line in a hurry up.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Here's the second down play. Looking downfield, it's Wheeler. The receiver grabs it. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. Longhorns have first and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short game.
so Fridays and Saturdays you are. Sunday night you go in.
So here comes second down now. It's
That
every
ain't bad.
play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Touchdown, Longhorns. They finish
They
off
do
the
just about
scoreboard.
everything to work with.
That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Receiver in motion now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Yeah. Yeah, for you. Yeah.
Safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Yeah, for you.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Grinding away on the ground. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Heading left after the handoff. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Well, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Across midfield. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Texas. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
Extra point try coming out. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer.
Oh, you do everything online. That's what's up. They need to do that for us.
Now the kickoff team out there to kick it
Just
away.
about everything for this one.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession.
I've requested
On the move now.
all of it.
And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? One back into that field, and he'll get the carry. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to scramble. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Tigers will have to kick this away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. Coverage team brings down the returner. The Texas offense comes back out on the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now.
Right, I also get
dropping back. It's Wheeler.
Okay, too. Got 3
quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Okay. Volunteer.
First down and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line.
And then once I do, which is essentially about 1 day a month. It's almost nothing.
Looking to throw it on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. Slides down to avoid the tackle. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Looking for a man. Throws it to the right. Pass is intercepted, but out of bounds.
Or every 5 weeks, I could take off.
Relief for the quarterback there.
Hey.
The quarterback catches a break on this throw. He puts it up into traffic. The defender actually catches the ball, comes down out of bounds, or he would have had a pick.
I'm not even lying.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly.
So they don't pay you out either?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's vacation time. Yeah.
So you get paid at the end of the year?
So now it's third and short for the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Grab by the receiver. They make the stop. It'll be first and 10 now from the 18. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They're going to run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here. You just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked off. He caught a break there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To the air, it's Wheeler. Makes the grab, a chance to score.
And the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds. Gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical fourth down.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Trying for a fourth down completion.
Oh, that's a flag. Dang it. Good game, bro.
Crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
They
seen
my friend this morning, right? You know,
And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line.
Not a decent, but
Working hard with the ground game. He moves the ball up to the 15.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Keeps that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
It's victory formation.
That's why it took you so long to get home.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, it's 7:30. She's talking about she's just now leaving.
The challenges will continue.
I love that. Like,
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team
Yeah,
continues to win football games.
Yeah.
But you know,